For a long time, I thought that I was just quirky because I would hear like a random word and it would trigger something in my brain, and I would feel compelled to like sing a song lyric that had either one of the words or like a related word to what was just said, or like a quip from a TV show. It felt like a compulsion. And I only recently discovered that that is called musical echolalia, where you just feel compelled to like mimic these different musical sounds you've heard. And then, if you don't know what regular echolalia is, it's something that a lot of individuals on the autism spectrum will deal with, where they repeat words and phrases rather than communicating. Um, but I just kind of wanted to point that out because it's kind of shifted my internal dialogue. I know a lot of people like want to be quirky, but as someone who was quirky against their will, I just wanted to be normal for a lot of my childhood. Um, and so turning that understanding of myself into, no, I'm not just weird. I This is something that other people go through as well. It's helped me to see myself in a more positive light. And it because the thing is, it annoys me when I do this. Like, if you have ever hung out with me in person and I felt comfortable around you, then you'll know. Like, sometimes you'll say something and I'll sing a little line from a song and I'll be like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Because I didn't, I mean, I did consciously, I guess, choose to. But the thing is, if I don't do this, if it doesn't just come out, then that song bit is stuck in my head over and over and over until I say it. And it's really frustrating to have to deal with. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share this little tidbit about musical echolalia because, as a mother to a child diagnosed with autism, it's been a lot of learning different terms, and understanding different divergencies, I guess, in the human brain and function, and seeing a lot of it in myself. Which, I am not diagnosed with autism, but I definitely have a lot of very similar behaviors to my son on the spectrum. And, while he dealt with just your standard, like, echolalia, not like a lot, like, not as severely as, like, a level 3 child. But, I thought for a while that he was just copying me to piss me off, because he did do that sometimes. But then there would be times where it was just like an automatic repetition from him, and I'd be like, dude, stop copying me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I could tell that it was different, that it wasn't intentional, you know? Not like how, because all kids, I feel like, they go through that phase where they, stop copying me. Like, they do it just to piss you off and test boundaries, right? But, for a child on the spectrum, this can be involuntary almost, where like it's very, very difficult, even as an adult, to keep in that like compulsion to repeat a phrase or musical bit. And I only have gotten better in adulthood with at least like when it comes to like TV show bits. I can like preface with people now and be like, oh, that reminds me of, and then like bridge the conversation that way. But like for a long time, I didn't really understand how to, I guess, introduce what was happening in my head to other people. It would just come out and people would just look at me weird. And it seems to be more like socially acceptable, like musical echolalia, than regular echolalia. But and don't quote me on the definition of these either, because I'm still learning. And there might be parts that well, there probably are definitely parts that I'm leaving out to this condition, or this, like, whatever it is, this occurrence that happens. But I just wanted to share how I personally have, I don't want to say suffered, but like had to experience musical echolalia. I don't think it's ever gonna stop. But I just want to let people know you're not just quirky, you're not just weird. Something a lot of people go through, and there is a name for it. So I just want to share that. Okay.